Hi, everybody. My name is Sarah, Pearls of Wisdom and Food with Keto, with 20 or less total carbs every day. Today, I'm having 8 total carbs in my food. And I can't show you my chronometer because it got down to nothing because I'm waiting for the charger to come. It's that long story that happens with phones. I don't have to tell you. But today, I am having a center cut pork chop fried in or sauteed in coconut oil. I am having 45 grams of asparagus. I am having 56 grams of Brussels sprouts. I'm having a salad with 75 grams of Trader Joe's radicchio and butter lettuce, and 40 grams of Good Culture cottage cheese, 10 grams of macadamia nut oil, and 7 grams of Fourth and Heart pink Himalayan ghee. So it's a nice little OMAD, and you probably have already seen pictures of it because this is scheduled to air a little bit after that because I try to keep them in the can, up and lined to go, right, Viv? Yeah, when I forget one, it's usually, oops. So I hope you're all doing well. This is post one of the big days. We've got one more of the pods of the tripod of the three-legged stool that we have to get through. That is New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. To me, those are non-holidays. I'm working them anyway, but I'm not out celebrating hanging from the chandeliers with champagne. There's already enough of that in my past, I'm sure. I can't remember. But anyway, holding on, and how did you do? A lot of people make it through Christmas, the company, all of the stuff, and they're left with tins and bags and little squares and containers of leftovers. And don't let them haunt you. Don't. Be very careful. Some people have to throw them all away, like put them in the trash and then put coffee grounds all over them. That's a trick that I've had to do, or kitty litter, what could be worse, to keep me away from them. Because sometimes when we're left all alone, the company's gone, the presents have been opened, the thank you notes haven't been written yet, the house is still all a mess, pine needles are everywhere, and, it sings. And so I would say, if it was me, I would say I've already had my share and just try to get it out. I might even enlist Greg to make a bag and take it away so I don't even have to see it anymore. When we get to that place where enough is enough. If you made it through the last few months, October, November, December, I could say you've got this. We've never totally got it. We have to deal with the day. And so, bless you, take care of you, take care of yourself, and do what you need to do. It's not, there's no awards for being the white knuckler, the martyr, the victim. I didn't have any, and now it's all still here. Don't go there. You're the winner if you didn't. But if you did fall, if you did get a little off track and do some of the things that you didn't do, why wait? Why wait? If not today, then when? Get back on track. If you had your quota and you felt awful after you've had your quota, then remember that. Remember that moment of looking at yourself in the mirror or having to face somebody like me and tell them that you derailed and it wasn't pretty. Hopefully, it was just a one-day thing, because that's how a lot of us bounce back real quick, with one day of damage. It's when you do a little nibbling around the edges. You can't nibble. Can you really nibble? Do you want to nibble? And if it's a non-keto food, nibbling is never in safety. You're not going to get away with it, right? You want to be careful, you want to be safe, and you want to be abstinent with your food plan, be it carnivore, carnivish, keto, keto net, keto total, or even Weight Watchers, and you still watch along with the others. You want to be careful and take care of yourself, because you're all you've got. Nobody else can do this. You're not Princess Meghan or Duchess Meghan, and somebody's making you a plate and giving it to you, and then there's a lock on the kitchen door. It doesn't work like that. You do wonder how she stays so skinny, though, don't you? But most of us have to be around, in and around our kitchen, our pantries, our refrigerators, and deal with what we have every single day. You know, my food prepping is basically, it takes a lot of time. Greg has a lot of different things, and even though I'm able to cook, you know, or prepare things 5 days in a row, I can do them all at the same time and cover them with the stretch tight. It still takes time. And so laying out everything and making sure that the avocados are ripe and that I've got enough lemons for my morning lemon water and all of those sort of things. You know, food management. And a lot of you are in charge of your food management at your home. And we don't fly by the seat of our pants. If we continue to fly by the seat of our pants, we're doing what we used to do. And that is not good for us. We want to take care of ourselves. We want to have savory, delicious, high fat, moderate protein, very low carb type of foods, because that's what's going to hold us over. And we may have weeks or months of stalls of nothing happening. You've seen some of the posts from those people. Maybe you never paid attention, but you know, some of the posts may say, you know, I've been stalling for 3 months, the scale hasn't budged, and yet I've gone down 2 or 3 sizes of clothing. This is a very, I'm not going to say it's an odd way of, like, a way of eating lifestyle if you're doing keto, but it definitely is different than other times when you have non-scale victories. You have pants that suddenly fit that didn't before, and yet the scale says the same thing the next day. So, you know, you just need to pay attention to what is you. You are N=1, which means that you are you, and everything that you do or try or works for you is just for you. It may not work for me. You may have done something just the same way that I did it, and you had terrific luck. You may have done something just the way that I did it, and you were constipated or you gained weight or whatever. The trick is paying enough attention to your daily food plan and just being very careful about what you do, because there's nothing that can fix you if you're not paying attention. I just know that because, you know, I know it for me at 68, all the bargaining and the rationalization and the blah, blah that I did for so many years would get me into trouble, would lead me towards a binge. And then after the binge, you know, the starkness of it, I always suggest if you've binged or fallen off the rails to just get right back on and do what you would have done had you not done what you did. How's that for a sentence? So yeah, if you spent yesterday with your head in a bag of something or over a buffet table or nibbling, you know, opening up those tins and squares and boxes of things and taking one, it talked to you all day long and you just couldn't stop. I know that feeling very well. That's why I'm saying put some kitty litter on it. Get it out. Today is a regular day. So if you practice OMAD, you plan your OMAD. If you have coffee with butter or sugar or sweetener or heavy whipping cream or all of the above in it, go ahead and do that again. You know, just treat it like it's a regular day. Don't start getting all woo-woo because yesterday was a disaster on your part, you know. Just treat today like a regular day. You start messing with your foods the next day, thinking, I'm going to cut back so it evens out the 2 days of one day with 3,000 calories and the next day has 700. When you start playing around with that stuff, that's the head game. And I'm very familiar with the head game. And trust me, just dive back in like nothing happened. Have your regular foods, track them if you track, pay attention to them if you do, weigh and measure if you do, stick to it. The only thing that I would suggest is the less carbs that you have the next day, the better you are. You can expect a hangover. You can expect things to just not feel right in your tummy, in your head. You've got to sidestep the self-loathing because it could be there. The disgust that you may have with yourself, it's part of it. I'm sorry, but that's how it goes. It's how it is when you overdrink, overspend, everything else. There are consequences when you are in an aware head and you begin to think that you're special, you're different, it won't matter, you won't count it. You made it through Christmas. Why not blow it on the 26th? No, please don't. But it's something that a lot of us as food addicts are very familiar with. No judgment, none. It's just safety and getting back to feeling good, putting your head on your pillow at night and knowing it was an abstinent and clean day. It's all you can hope for. And keeping it in the day. So if today is a day that you're doing what you might consider damage control or coming out of it again, just know that you will once again feel better. But it could take a few days. It's how it goes. And so you will heal. You will get back to you. Don't do the frantic thing of laxatives or weighing yourself too many times or drinking way too much water. Just pretend it's a regular day, just like every other day, and put down what you're going to have, eat what you're going to have, drink what you usually drink, and just be gentle with yourself. It is what it is, and no blame, but just awareness comes out of it. Sometimes it's a lesson you pay for dearly. So if you did too much of something, just know you will come out of it. You will feel better again. You can do this. Keto, total carbs for me. Today they're 8, and I'm even having veggies and a little salad, and it works. It keeps me sane. You know, if anybody told me that I'd look forward to my salad or my Brussels sprouts versus the crap that I used to eat, I'd laugh at them. Yeah, right. You're kidding, right? Well, not today. Today, I look forward to it. I look forward to my pork chop. I look forward to my salad, my little bit of asparagus, my little bit of Brussels sprouts. It's a patty. I'm having a patty. And you probably have already seen it in my OMAD video, if I remembered to record it and upload it. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Sarah, Pearls of Wisdom and Food. And if you've had enough and you want some one-on-oneing, I offer my little packages of phone or emails or chronometer, and it's just a gentle boot camp to just get your head straight for 30 days, along with what you're having, get you proactive into your food for the day before, hopefully, or maybe you do like I do, you kind of survey the freezer, survey the sales, and I kind of jot on the calendar what I'm having for the protein each night. So then when I go shopping, sometimes I don't need to buy anything except the filet and the ribeye that I'm having that week, because everything else is in the freezer. There's pork chops, there's spare ribs, there's chicken wings, there's burger. It's all there and ready. So take care of yourselves, because you are in charge. You are Madge, in charge of your lodge, and take care of it, right? Do what works for you. Nothing drastic, nothing draconian. Do not go into the starvation mode. It'll all even out. Eat as if it's a regular day. And then after a few days, you'll feel much better. Maybe some lessons have been learned, but that's how we do it. That's how we learn. I will see you the next time. This has been Sarah, Pearls of Wisdom and Food, post-Christmas. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye for now. My website is ketocoachingsarah.com. ketocoachingsarah.com. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye for now.